Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Ebu. If you are new to the channel, please do not forget to subscribe, as in if you have never seen this pretty face, or if you are currently watching the pretty face and you have not subscribed, please subscribe. I want to be discussing my relocation challenges when I moved to the UK. So I did a video a while ago talking about how it's not easy to relocate to the UK, and I gave general examples, and those examples were not to scare you or anything, but I want to talk about my own personal journey. So I relocated to the UK in 2015, and I suffered a lot of issues, and it was not easy. As in, I think the two greatest times I have cried in my life was when I moved to the UK. One is a gist for another day, but the second one was what they call looking for a job. So, in your head, you think that, or in my head, I thought that, oh, once you bag your master's, it's a good degree, you apply for a job, at least companies will start to call you. Before I got my first job, I am sure I applied to at least 3,000 jobs. If I'm saying that 30, as in 30 that when I mean called me back, the combination of the ones I went for interview and I did not attend, I did not get, and the ones that I finally got, I don't think they were up to 30 companies. In fact, 30 is even a big number. I'm going to reduce to 20. It was, when they are punching papers and struggle for the fittest, I would be like, I would apply, do situation judgment test, do this one test, do that one test, nothing. In fact, so that I'm not be saying now, the one time I sat down, I told my daddy, I'm not more applying. As in, enough is enough. Somebody cannot constantly just be rejected for no given reason. I think I'm going to go into one of my emails and look for one of the most common, as in, replies I got, and put in the screenshot. I think it used to be like, unfortunately, you have not been, or you have not met our standard or something. And I could never understand what they meant by you have not met our standard, especially when you have not even spoken to me. I did CV reviews, resume review, resume restructuring. There was nothing I did not do. It was like, and that's supposed to remind me, as in, my job that I got when my mother came, I was doing night shifts. So if you don't know what night shift is, please, I do not advise anybody that does not have the stamina and the will of God. I would go to work 6 in the evening and end 6 in the morning, and then I would go back home to London. Now, that's when everybody in London is just waking up. My house was near a helipad. I would get back home maybe around 7:15 because my house was not even far from my office. And I would not sleep to probably around 10. Then I would sleep around 10 when it has become a little bit more quiet. And then from 10 to maybe 1 o'clock, I'll be able to sleep. Then the noise will start again. And I'll be up to start getting ready to go to work for 6. You know what? You are a shadow of yourself. I was a shadow of 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 myself. This Ebon did not exist. I would go to work and I'll be like, God, how have I? Let me try to think about it. I'll say, God, if I was in Nigeria, I would be at home. If I want to go to work, though it's stressful, I can always bribe my father that please let the driver take me to work. I will come back on my own. The kind of thinking I used to think, as in I'll be like, God, it was not easy. I'm telling you, it was not easy. At one point, I remember my mom coming to come and see me. By that time, I even had a job. And when she was leaving, she was like, oh, she's going to miss me. She was all mushy. Me, I was even doing, strong girl. My mother is feeling emotional. I'm not feeling anything. When I go back to the train, heading back to I think I was heading back to my house in London. I was in tears. As in, I was not heading back to London. I was heading back to MK. So I was doing all strong girl. When I was heading back to MK, I had to call my dad and I was in tears. I was like, Daddy, please, this country, as in, what have I done? As in, I already had a job, as in, But that was not my problem. I felt like I was crossing over to the point of semi-depression. I had no friends, nobody to talk to. The only people I talked to was my parents and my sister and my aunts and uncles. No other person. In fact, I had no friends from church. I had no. In fact, in London, I didn't used to go to church as a building. I used to go to do online services. I didn't used to leave my house. I was like borderline depressed, I'm sure. No, I'm not calling it depression. I was like, I was not really sad, but I was just always on my own. I just used to sit down, cook, and do nothing. Sit down, cook, go to work, do nothing. Sit down, cook, go to work, do nothing. It was like a crazy time. And I finally got my dream job at that point in time, which is the job I'm currently working in. And I was like, oh, thank God. I was moving back to like a smaller environment. I was going to go more back to church, make friends. It was not like that. So I felt like I kept on struggling back to back. Relocating was not like the dream experience I thought it was going to be. My dream experience was like, oh, you move to the UK. When you move to the UK, you get your master's, you get a good job. Your first salary will be about 35, 40K. After that, you work for about 2-3 years. Then you move to another company if that's what you want, or you stay in that company and build your career, move to 60K. You'll be in a steady relationship. Everything will fall to you in pleasant places. After about 5 years stay in the UK, you will be married. After that, you will have a baby. You know, I don't know, dreams and aspirations are good, but please don't let your dreams and aspirations cloud you from reality. Because my dreams and aspirations and my reality today, or the stages to my reality today, did not work out the same way. So I'm semi where I would like to be, or where I hope to be, and I'm grateful to God for that. But it didn't work out the way I thought it was going to work out. My relocation was not rosy, though I didn't suffer or I was not challenged in any way, or I did not have to run away because of immigration issues or any problem like that. It was just very different. It was not like, oh, I made friends and then I had like a jolly time every day, or no. It wasn't that I was enjoying looking, I got the dream job in maker I wanted it. No, it was not even the salary expectation I had in my head that I got when I started working. No, it was not that. Everything I thought was going to happen, the dream boyfriend, nope, that one is still not even happening, because that one is just a line of confusion. So all those things that I thought that, oh, when I moved to the UK, everything would just be pleasant. No, it was not like that. It was a lovely way to move, a lovely way to relocate. But, my dear, relocation is not as easy as I thought it was going to be. At one point in time, I was like, God, please, it is high time I move back home. As in, I cried to my dad. I was like, Daddy, please, I want to come home. As in, this is not what I thought life was meant to be like. As in, and it wasn't because my life was hard. It was because I missed my family. I missed my friends. I didn't have any of that here. It was just as if, no, somebody had lifted me and thrown me into the deep end. And though I was not drowning in the deep end, I was also not living in the deep end. I was just surviving. It was just like, okay, the wind is blowing you, okay? The wind is blowing you, okay? And I don't know how I would not say I was not depressed though, but maybe I was not depressed. I don't think I was depressed, but I was sad. But I decided to take charge of my life. I was like, you can't continue living like this. So when I got my dream job, at that point in time, it was my dream job, I came back to Milton Keynes. I restructured my life, tried to make friends. Even though I'm not someone to make a lot of friends, I tried to at least have like people that I would see, people that I would talk with, laugh with. While trying to make friends, one of the things I noticed was that in the UK, people already had their friends. I don't know how to explain it. So in my office, I have a peer group. And in my peer group, we are all different people from different places. But my peer group people already had their friends. I don't know how to explain it. Though we are all friends in my peer group, for example, they kind of already had their friends. So it was hard to make friends with people generally. You will see someone like, oh, would you don't start thinking, would you and this person be good friends? Can you and it have a good relationship? Not even the boyfriend girlfriend relationship, just a normal friendship relationship. Because you'll be thinking, so example, all my friends I know, we're all kind of forced into friendship. And that we are friends from secondary school, uni, and then we built a lovely relationship. And most of them here, so that's how they have built their friends. So they are friends from their neighborhoods, friends that they went to school with, friends that they went to uni with. It's just, I don't know, it just always seemed weird to me to enter into a friendship. I have new friends anyway, but then I still wonder, it's not like my old friendship. It's something very different, something very strange. It's not like the friends I have grown up with that I would be open to tell them anything. This kind of is, I don't know how to explain it. As if you understand what I'm saying, please comment in the comment section. Because in my opinion, it was just so different and just so hard to make as a new friends. Because I was like, I already have all the friends in the world that I need. They are back home. Why can't I just lump them from Nigeria and let them come and live in the UK with me? Why? UK government provide visa, provide employment. They want to come. I try to be more involved in like things I love to do. I tried to open a YouTube channel because I was like, this is something I've always wanted to do. Why not do it? As in, it is for me and for me to enjoy myself. And if I can entertain other people at the same time, why not? But I'm just trying to explain to people that what you have in your brain as reality and what actually happens are, you know. Like today, I thought that when I was tying this bean, and I don't know, this scarf, I was looking like Queen Sheba. I tried it about 4 times before it came out like this. And I can even see some little errors in the scarf as well. But that's the scarf business. Because all our edges, we need to go to the hairdresser. And until we are allowed to go out, we shall be tying scarf because we don't know what else to do with the edges. Anyway, if you want me to share more challenges I faced while, or challenges I'm facing, or challenges that I have faced while living in the UK, please don't forget to comment in the comment section, share. I promise to share my hair routine video with you, but I wouldn't be doing that until I go to the salon because my hair routine majorly is done by my hairdresser. Honestly, so I can't be bothered to be doing those things myself, and I don't even have the time. My life is stressful enough as it is. Anyway, today I feel like I'm glowing. As in, if you cannot see, I did a face treatment today because I felt like my skin was missing some essential oils and melanin. But I think someone should look fine without makeup once in a while. Anyway, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to tell your friends, enemies, cousins, neighbors, children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren to subscribe to this channel. I don't know why I'm doing like this because there's a lot more of gisting that you need to see. Anyway, guys, I'll see you in my next one. Have a lovely, lovely weekend.